Italian-American actress and model Julia Fox made a big splash with her film debut in Uncut Gems in 2019. Or, as she famously said it,
Uncut Gems.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't really know what you mean.
and she's kept herself in the spotlight ever since with her creative fashion choices. These are some of the wildest. What do Julia Fox and Superman have in common? Well, sometimes they wear their underwear on the outside. And you know what? They make it fashion.
Say, Jim, whoa!
Excuse me.
That's a bad outfit!
In October 2023, on her way to the set of The Sherry Show, Fox strode the streets of New York in true Superman style, wearing frilly underwear over white pantaloons. She also rocked the outfit on the talk show itself.
This is actually made entirely out of bed sheets.
She paired the daring combo with a white crop top that featured a bow and puffy off-the-shoulder sleeves. Gauzy white gloves contrasted beautifully with her dark nail polish. Fox's bag, a white clutch shaped like a heart, added to her very femme aesthetic, while strappy white platform heels gave the look a modern edge. She wore her hair in loose curls with a deep side part. Her makeup was on the low-key side, with modest eyeshadow, a nude lip, and a puff of pink blush on each cheek. Fox loves to wear outfits that make big, bold statements. Often, that means straying into costume territory. And in March 2023, that's exactly what she did at Paris Fashion Week. Instead of regular boots, she wore what looked more like giant furry monster legs. Footwear News even compared her to Bigfoot. The boots started at her upper thighs, transitioning into huge furry feet. To complete the bizarre all-black look, she wore leather underwear, a cropped leather jacket, sunglasses, and carried a heart-shaped furry purse. We don't know who designed Fox's eye-catching monster legs and matching bag, but it's clear they share Fox's love of outlandish looks. While this look might not exactly be pretty, it is certainly unusual and eye-catching. Most of us probably won't be taking inspiration from Fox's Bigfoot look, but it's a great reminder that it never hurts to get a little experimental with one's personal style. It's clear that Fox doesn't follow the standard rules of fashion. As far as she's concerned, women should be allowed to wear, well, whatever they want. And that includes a pair of men's boxer briefs in place of actual shorts. In May 2023, Fox made headlines when she was snapped running errands in Los Angeles wearing a brown blazer, white t-shirt, and a pair of skimpy gray diesel boxer briefs. She completed the look with a pair of oddly shaped sunglasses, large hoop earrings, furry slippers, and a furry bag. As people noted, it was her own take on the no pants trend that was making the rounds. This odd look is the opposite of minimalist chic. Fox proved once again that you can throw out the rulebook and pair mismatched items together to make a truly unique outfit, even if you're just running a few errands. In October 2022, Julia Fox did a TikTok outfit tutorial captioned "End of the World Fashion." She showed her fans how she made a mini dress out of a blue and white beach towel.
Today we're gonna cut up this towel and make it a dress.
Fox then cuts a hole for her head and drapes the towel over her body. She then cuts another hole for her legs and steps through, before looping up the back of the towel and pinning it together to create a makeshift dress. She then says, "It creates this swoop effect in the back that I really like, and then from the front, it just kind of looks boxy and cool." Fox's next step is flipping the dress around so that it has a stomach cutout. Fox ultimately styled the towel dress with a pair of knee-high leather boots, leather gloves, and a black leather bag. Somehow, she really does manage to turn an old beach towel into a pretty cool outfit.
You'll have to speak up. I'm wearing a towel.
One of Julia Fox's most famous looks came in January 2022 when she appeared at an event at Paris Men's Fashion Week. The appearance marked her first public outing with Kanye West, who she was dating at the time. Naturally, the then couple wore coordinated outfits. While West wore a simple double denim look, Fox took things a step further, pairing baggy cargo jeans with a bold cropped jean jacket by Schiaparelli, which featured a cone-shaped bustier and puffed sleeves. She finished things off with a pair of giant gold earrings and her signature fox eye makeup. Fox's appearance with West made for quite the stir online. Her wild outfit only piqued more interest. In fact, the appearance marked a new era in Fox's style. She told Interview magazine that West actually helped her refresh her wardrobe, saying, "Ye had an entire hotel suite full of clothes. It was every girl's dream come true. It felt like a real Cinderella moment." If Julia Fox's mantra is anything can be clothes, then this outfit certainly proved her point. In May 2023, Fox paid a visit to Universal Studios in Los Angeles wearing a very inventive shirt made of several neckties. She paired the makeshift top with a brown tweed blazer and accessorized with another loose tie around her neck. She also wore a tiny brown leather miniskirt and brown heels. This time, Fox's top wasn't actually a DIY look. She purchased it from Jaded London, where it was on sale for $68 at the time. As the brand's website states, the top is part of a collection that features, quote, "a fusion of nostalgic early 2000s silhouettes and modern feminine details." According to Fox's Instagram story, the actor was visiting the studio for a really important meeting. and clearly, she wore some business attire for it. One of Julia Fox's most infamous outfits to date was a bizarre black leather dress by a German designer that she wore to the 2022 Vanity Fair Oscar party. Overall, the dress was pretty normal. That is, aside from the neckline. What at first glance appeared to be a halter neck turned out to be a sculpted hand seemingly clutching her neck. The dress featured a long, straight silhouette. As for who designed it,
And this is Hans. The last name is German and I can't pronounce
gonna help
it.
you out.
she paired her literal choker with elbow-length black gloves, a black leather coat by Balenciaga, and a slick updo. She also carried a black bag covered in shiny black hair. Fox told the interviewers on the red carpet that she thought it was real human hair. Fox also noted that she had done her signature eye makeup herself. Fox wore an eye-catching dress made out of leather belts during the Hodakova show at Paris Fashion Week in 2023. The look served as an homage to the all-powerful and practical accessory. But instead of the belt's typical horizontal orientation, these were lined up vertically and attached on the ends to make a sort of corset. The Hodakova-designed mini dress used looped silver buckles to form the hemline. Fox paired the dress with other matching pieces, wearing a maxi black leather coat with stud detailing, black strappy stilettos, and carrying a small black bag. Fox's shoes took the look to the next level, featuring small clock face details on the toes. Fox showed off dyed red hair, pale green eyeshadow, and thin red eyebrows to make the look complete. Sometimes looks are unusual because they're revealing, or they use strange material, or they're in an odd shape, but sometimes they're just very bold. Fox sported an eye-catching but strange maxi tube dress during the Wiederhoft show at New York Fashion Week in February 2023. The sparkly pink dress was a bit of a departure from her streak of black and leather looks, but it still had the classic Julia Fox feel, thanks to the massive fluffy white poodle that spanned from the chest down to the calf on one side, complete with big blue eyes, pink bows around its ears, and three-dimensional fur. Fox's hair was slicked back, and the actor sported her signature super thin brows, this time in bright pink. She also wore a chunky pair of white platform heels to really elevate the look. But it's understandable if you missed all that. The poodle really draws one's attention. Is there anything Julia Fox can't turn into a fashionable fit? Apparently not. In October 2023, during a stroll in London, she wore a dry cleaning bag as a dress necklace hybrid. Strings attached to a clothes hanger formed a halter of sorts. Yes, it was a real dry cleaning bag with a real garment inside. A crisp white button-down dress that covered up her chest as she moved about the city. A decal on the plastic featured 3 black stars with the words Figura Services Limited printed behind them, for realism's sake. She also wore a pair of white shorts to keep it decent. Fox wisely went light on the accessories, opting for a subtle yet sleek white clutch. Cream-colored knee-high boots with pointed toes elongated her silhouette. Her mauve lipstick and copper eyeshadow went well with the russet curls that tumbled down her shoulders. Heidi Klum is known for hosting extravagant Halloween parties where celebs can step out in their most outrageous costumes. In 2022, Fox showed up to her soiree in quite the show-stopping getup, though it did get overshadowed a bit by Klum's worm outfit.
Hi, guys.
Fox arrived with 2 prosthetic horns affixed to her forehead, giving her the appearance of a devil or imp. Bleached brows contributed to her uncanny chic look. Black liner encircled her lids. By contrast, her lips were painted a soft, barely there pink. She wore her dirty blonde hair straightened with the middle part. Fox's maxi dress, made of shaggy cream-colored fur, hung to the floor, shrouding her shoes. A deep slit down her chest showed off some subtle cleavage. Getting in the spirit of the occasion, she wore black gloves with long, spindly fingers, topped off with claw-like nails that made her seem all the more menacing. For more evidence that Julia Fox is a fan of the macabre, in February 2023, she stepped out at New York Fashion Week carrying a life-size body bag as a purse. The corpse had platinum blonde hair, which Fox pulled in photos, and wore chunky black platform heels. Fox rocked some platforms herself, towering over onlookers in knee-high lace-up boots that gave her a boost of several inches. Although the bag certainly looked hard to carry around, it was fairly lightweight, at least compared to an actual body. According to Page 6, the Michael Kale-designed piece weighed in at 3.5 pounds and measured at 6 feet tall. Fox wore a cropped leather jacket with puff sleeves that lent her a futuristic silhouette. She showed off a bright red hairstyle with her eyebrows dyed to match. She called attention to her pout with a coral-colored lipstick. Belts were in during winter 2023, at least according to Fox's style playbook. In February, she modeled a host of innovative fits on the streets of Milan, the city where she was born, during Fashion Week, including yet another miniskirt constructed from belts. This one was made entirely of leather belts in a variety of brown hues, stacked horizontally to create an out-of-the-box garment. She covered her legs with thigh-high stiletto boots made of one of her favorite materials, denim. The upper half of Fox's outfit was significantly tamer. She wore a white lace-lined tank with garter straps beneath a white leather jacket, featuring a bold strap that formed a mock turtleneck as well as zipper details on the sleeves. Foregoing her usual clutch, she wore a white box-shaped bag with a shoulder strap. For makeup, she went with a classic Fox combo: bleached brows and cat eyes. Clowns can be divisive.
I hate clowns.
Unlike her, Julia Fox seems to love them. While walking around LA in May 2023, she was spotted in an ensemble that would make any clown hater cover their eyes, although it looked quite lovely on her. Her one-shoulder tank top featured a detailed close-up of a clown's grinning face, with an emphasis on his bright yellow nose and broad smile. The circus-themed pattern continued on her miniskirt and leggings combo, which showed off a host of harlequins with arched eyebrows, colored hair, and ruffled colors. She styled the set with more understated outerwear, an olive green leather jacket. Fox's accessories were just as playful as her outfit. Her fuzzy green handbag matched her jacket, while her furry heels added more texture to the look. Instead of showing off her natural hair, she flaunted a red wig with a 60s-style fringe. Her makeup shouted Hollywood glam, a crisp cat eye with defined brows.
I feel like, why should only girls that are getting married get to wear their wedding dress? Just like own it, get married to yourself.
Julia Fox looked ready to walk down the aisle at the Wiederhof show during New York Fashion Week in September 2023. She wore quite the statement piece atop her gorgeous tresses, a bridal veil that enmeshed her entirely, reaching all the way to the floor, where it enveloped her shoes in its frilly ruffles. Her mini dress was rife with detail. The corset-style bodice featured an embroidered rose on a stem, while the tulle skirt was accentuated by a big white bow. Fox went for a maximalist vibe with playful accessories. Her white opera gloves were printed with an eye-catching pattern. Angels, barbed wire, playing cards, and billiard balls could be spotted on the fabric. Going with the wedding theme, she held a white clutch with the words "Till Death Do Us Part" printed on it in Gothic lettering. A smoky eye and dark lipstick rounded out the look. Julia Fox can be your angel or your devil. Also in September 2023, at Victoria's Secret The Tour fashion show in New York City, she showed off quite the striking accessory: scrappy black wings, alluding to those that Victoria's Secret models sport as they stride down the runway. A dramatic hairstyle, long dark hair with choppy bangs and tresses that flowed all the way past her hips, helped her pull off the look. She showed off her figure with a sheer, tight-fitting maxi dress, pairing it with an underwire bra and cream-colored lacy underwear to cover up. Fox's makeup was modest by her standards, with a nude lip, pink blush that made her cheekbones pop, and subtle smoky eyeshadow with her signature cat eyeliner. She didn't wear any jewelry. Why take any attention away from her stunning statement piece? Fox took the horse girl archetype to a new extreme in yet another New York Fashion Week look in February 2023. She shocked the world by wearing an ensemble that featured a realistic-looking horsetail made of glossy black hair. Her outfit was especially racy this time around. Her black leather crop top, which also sported a large hood, revealed a significant amount of underboob and midriff, while her matching leather maxi skirt was designed with skillfully placed cutouts that showed off her rear end. Black leather gloves and stiletto boots completed the look. A large handbag designed to look like a fox, with its very own plump tail, added a cutesy touch to Fox's otherwise intense fit. Her makeup was striking as usual. This time, she opted to go with a bare lip, shifting the focus to her eyes. Pale shadow and dramatic winged liner made her beautiful bone structure leap out. Like any fox, Julia loves unleashing her wild side in fur. Wandering around New York once again during Fashion Week in February 2023, she could be spotted wearing a black and brown leather jacket accented with giant tufts of black and white that enveloped her shoulders. Underneath this statement piece, she wore a cropped leather halter tank that was perfectly sculpted to her chest, flaunting her midriff. A low-rise black miniskirt, also made of leather, showed off her legs with a large cutout. A simple brown clutch and furry black boots with a low heel pulled the ensemble together. Fox also went for a bold hairstyle here, ditching her natural dirty blonde for a futuristic silver sheen. The color went well with her shimmery white eyeshadow, which served to amplify her piercing gaze. She opted for an understated lip and blush combo. In another bold New York Fashion Week look in September 2023, she showed up at the launch of Pandora's lab-grown diamond district, wearing a self-made outfit adorned with timepieces of various shapes, styles, and sizes. Her top, cut in one of her favorite silhouettes, the itty-bitty bandeau, was constructed from horizontally placed watches, which also dangled vertically from her barely-there miniskirt. Lest she get cold on these blustery city streets, she paired the set with a black leather trench coat that swept the floor, plus sheer black tights. Always a fan of head-turning accessories, Fox carried a big leather bag that boasted silver buckles and chains. Her strappy heels were equally notable, with silver spikes that lent her a punky edge. Also in September 2023, Fox decided to summon the Halloween spirit a little early by dressing in all-black garb to the New York premiere of a film she executive produced, Something You Said Last Night. Always a fan of structured, creatively revealing tops, she wore a ribbed metal corset that allowed slivers of skin to poke through. She accentuated it with sheer black opera gloves that reached well above her elbows. To match that, she chose a black maxi skirt that kept the focus on her upper half. Peep-toe pumps allowed her to show off her nail polish, which matched her dark eyeshadow and lipstick. This look would have been memorable enough on its own, but Fox made it even more iconic by carrying a big black bag shaped like a bird, namely a raven or crow. The accessory was eerily realistic, with a soft body and hard beak and feet. In yet another do-it-yourself outfit, Julia Fox created what she called the Fall 2022 dress made entirely out of leaves found on the streets of New York in November of that year. The look featured a bra and underwear set made of leaves and held together by thin chains. She also created a pair of drop earrings. The actor posted a tutorial on TikTok of how she created the unusual look.
Hey guys, so I'm obsessed with leaves and I go to the park every day, so I've been seeing the leaves change and I just got really inspired.
Fox explained that she enlisted the help of her friend Emma, an artist and resin master who helped her, quote, freeze these leaves in time. After painting the leaves with resin, Fox and her friend put them together using a glue gun. She then used the stems of the leaves to attach the leaves to the chain.
I kind of want it to be like body jewelry more than like clothing, you know what I mean?
As bizarre and unwearable as this look seems to be, given how little it actually covers, we're kind of obsessed with it too. In May 2023, Fox attended the 76th Annual Cannes Film Festival and rolled up to the after-party for the HBO series The Idol in a sheer gown that left little to the imagination. 3 feathery pom-poms decorated the floor-length dress, giving it a campy, carnival-like flair. Long sculpted sleeves draped well past her hands. Beneath all the PVC, she wore a white thong and skirt combo to keep the look from getting too risque. She topped off the ensemble with a matching cap, complete with its own pom-pom accent. Fox went for clear, chunky platforms, a necessity given the way her hem swept the ground. Her makeup contributed to the clown couture vibe she had cultivated. Instead of traditional blush, she paired her winged eyeliner with white face powder that gave her a ghostly pallor and made her black lips stand out. For Julia Fox, every occasion is an opportunity to wear something extreme, even a trip to the grocery store. While hitting up a Los Angeles supermarket in May 2022, Fox sported a fit that paradoxically seemed both high and low effort. A black and white underwear set paired with an oversized denim blazer. Fox was spotted trotting across the parking lot without a care, as if shopping in one's skivvies is something people do every day. Given that Fox is a known fan of the Canadian tuxedo, her accessory choices make perfect sense. Not only did she wear slouchy knee-high denim boots, she also held a handbag designed to resemble an upside-down pair of jeans. A middle part framed her face, which she adorned with sleek black shades. Chunky silver earrings elevated the look with a touch of glamour. Her makeup choices were understated, a pink lip and minimal blush. As we've shown, Fox definitely loves to experiment with her clothing by testing the boundaries of what goes where, and the belt, bra, and matching skirt set she wore in Milan is a perfect example. After all, why should we always just wear belts around our waists? Why not wear them up top too? In February 2023, Fox donned 3 belts, a black one, a red one, and a khaki one as a bandeau. She stuck to her theme by pairing the DIY belt bra with a belt miniskirt, which she made using thicker belts, a black one and a red and white one with a smiling mouth print. For the finishing touches, Fox draped a black maxi coat off her shoulders, grabbed her diesel purse, and put on a pair of knee-high stilettos. She rounded out the daring look with once again dyed red hair and pale red eyebrows. Fox is no stranger to showing skin. In September 2023, while attending a runway show for Pretty Little Things collab with Naomi Campbell, she wore a racy ensemble with a space-age twist, a metal bikini made up of an intricate combo of chains and medallions. The outfit just barely covered her up, although she paired it with a long leather trench coat in case she decided she wanted a more modest look. Short black boots prevented the outfit from seeming too delicate. Honestly, Matrix vibes.
Whoa.
For makeup, Fox went the daring route. Black lipstick made her smile stand out, while shimmery eyeshadow and a sculpted brow highlighted her piercing gaze. She sported a slick, straightened hairstyle that called attention to her ombre hues. She wore little jewelry, preferring to let the bikini do the talking, although she did adorn her right hand with a chunky black ring. Fox loves to repurpose strange materials and use them in unexpected ways, like the time she turned her jeans into a tiny tube bra. The actor stepped out in LA in that truly wild ensemble in March 2022. Fox wore long jeans with the waist cut off, and instead of a bra, she put the waistband of her jeans around her chest. She also wore denim boots and carried a makeshift bag made out of, you guessed it, another pair of jeans. Fox certainly knows how to stay on theme. Fox revealed in an Instagram tutorial that she crafted this look all by herself, writing in the caption, "It makes for a really cute set, and it's easy. And honestly, now that latex is kinda played out, denim, you're all I have left." In the video, Fox showed how she used a highlighter to mark where she wanted to cut the jeans on each side while wearing them. She then took off the jeans and cut the waist off before using glue to keep the zipper in place, concluding,
They're so much cuter like this.
mermaid core became all the rage thanks to the live-action 2023 remake of Disney's The Little Mermaid. But Julia Fox was naturally miles ahead of the trend. In September 2022, Fox appeared at a New York Fashion Week show wearing a mermaid outfit that was more Halloween costume than couture. The eye-catching dress featured a sculptural top made with clear materials to look like a splash of water across her chest. On the bottom half, she wore a pale green, silky shirt that formed a mermaid tail in front of her legs. She carried a matching handbag, and to complete the bold look, Fox wore her hair slicked back to give a wet, just out of the sea look. According to Page 6, the outfit was designed by Rain, a designer who's known for creating water-like clothing creations. They wrote on Instagram, "What an honor to have icon Julia Fox to attend my first ever show in this look. Huge thanks to Fox's stylist for the support and love always." Love it or hate it, this striking look is bold, daring, and surprisingly artistic. And while we might not wear it out and about, there's no denying that Fox managed to pull it off. Wearing a condom is usually a safety precaution, but Fox made it daring by wearing a whole bunch at once, and as a top. She did so in May 2023 while out and about on the streets of Los Angeles. The Out There outfit featured a see-through cropped tube top made of clear plastic-like material, covered in real condoms, giving it a polka dot-like pattern. And Fox didn't stop there. She also wore a matching pair of knee-high condom boots and carried a matching bag too. As Page 6 noted, she had previously carried the same bag at New York Fashion Week. She completed the look with a mini white skirt and a pair of nude latex gloves. Yet again, Fox proved that she's willing to wear just about anything as clothing if it makes a statement. And this look definitely did. As far as Julia Fox is concerned, there are no rules when it comes to raw materials. Anything can be used to create clothing items, and that includes plastic wrap from the kitchen. The star wore this outfit to a Harper's Bazaar event in September 2022. Along with a semi-see-through mini dress made of plastic-like material and seemingly held together with silver metal loops, Fox wore knee-high boots covered in layers and layers of what appeared to be saran wrap. She even completed the look with a clutch bag that was also completely covered in plastic wrap. As Fox said to Harper's Bazaar at the time, she crafted the wrapped bag and shoes herself just 1 hour before showing up. On the red carpet, she also told Entertainment Tonight that she might be museless, adding, "Maybe I am my own muse, honestly." Based on this unique look, we have to concur.